All right, seeing as these cronies in here are trying to hold things up, right? Hold up traffic, freeze up time. They want things to be slowed up, slow motion. Seeing as we're in the ether, right? The ether space. That means we have to have all polarities. We have to have weather, fire. We also have to have what? Good good energy, good vibration. We got to be involving into something growing, into something greater. We got to have life in us, right? Also, we got to be magnetic. Also, we got to have the universal code within inside of us, right? So as I hook these cronies who are about to speed up their process because they know what they're using right now is a slow technique to steal the cells or the atoms or the electricity or the life from things. So when you want to steal life, you want to hold things back. You want to slow the process down to steal the energy, which that causes many entities to follow in that process because they love to wear black. They love to try to close space. So when you close in space, that means you use different things to cause chaos, to clutter things up, to murk up things, to fulfill your process, so you can steal the energy away. So seeing as you need space to operate and do as your bidding needs to be, you got to pay attention to the signs in hand. All right, so they got a book over there, which I've been getting, messages from individuals because they said that over there. They said I like to read manga, so that's why they put that over there. Then they also said I'm not supposed to sit on this side because it was to let me know that they weren't talking about me. But seeing the checkerboard over there, they were playing a game. Seeing as they're a bunch of rats, hence she did the scratch over there, the same ear thing, right? Because she's doing it on her left side, so obviously she's over here on the bullshit. She's getting a bad message. Since that old motherfucker over there did the same thing, that means they're in tune, they're all synced. Hence, this old motherfucker right here gonna start moving because he's linked to the other old motherfucker. And pardon the lingo, we don't have to use profanity. That's another treacherous thing they like to use against us. But most of the people who say something about it are the ones who help continue the cycle of deception and deceit. I don't know if y'all heard anything about these so-called beings of light, these elves, because this is what these folks claim to be. They claim to be these so-called in tune wise ones. They trying to pay their way to get on the ship. They want to get on the Titanic. Hence the word over there, El, Elohim, Els. All right, here comes the sound of frequency. We already caught that. We already caught the two as well. But El being the six, which is also crystal because we're crystallizing the situation. We're analyzing the details of all the nonsense that's going on, that's transpiring right now. Seeing as they're using multiple different pieces to cross, not only cross, because we're using solar energy, right? We're speaking from the soul. We're also speaking from the spirit as well, intertwined. We're not just caught up with the seraphim or the cherubim. We're trying to grow into something greater than that. All right. Seeing as we're trying to get past the trees and into the other side of reality, which they try to hit us with a lot of deception. A lot of folks know these things, right? So somebody in here is very sick, which hence we got a black vehicle coming by, so it's a lot of gal, something cold and dry. Somebody got some crap in them, and somebody's running their mouth talking crap in a different way, which they're trying to mask it, which hence I say a Jeep or a Helen cover is coming by over here. So, seeing as also they love using that name over there. I don't know what's up with these names over there, but that was purposely done for me to see as well. But all these factors let you know that you're someone. Hence, that individual over there crossing their legs, because he's crossing it for the females. Hence, the cross over there. Hence, the person over there is sniffing a whole hell of a lot like his moisture is not. So I'm going to say it's a spin because they're trying to make somebody dazed and confused, dizzy. Hence, the dry and the wet, the moist. And, well, you got to have oxygen. You got to have a lot of red, you know what I'm saying, Mars. But hence, a lot of these fools in here stink, bro. There's some wicked shit going on. There's some stank. There's no balance. Now, she's using Thursday to say we're playing dumb because they're using a code for me to understand something in the process, which this will be, what, a theory? Or would this be an actual practice? Are they practicing right now or are they giving me real theories? Because I believe the game is on, right? Is it time for the game on or are they practicing? They still at practice. I think they're going through rehearsal right now. This is rehearsal. A hearse, deaf. Everybody hates practice. They're ready for the game. So that means that they're practicing their acting, which would be a 5-5-5. What is 5-5-5? He. That's also dealing with the water and the what? The air. She has to breathe. She has blood in her system. That's water. That's plasma. Is it good blood or is it bad blood? Is it good shit or is it bad shit? Am I batshit crazy or are they stressed out for doing the nonsense they got to keep doing every day? I think somebody's stressing. Somebody agitated. All right. So we'll say an O. If anybody use a syllable with an O, the wind's going to kick it up if they're agitated with what I'm saying. If I'm speaking facts, the trees will not blow. There should be no wind. It should be just everything still. Peace be still. Now, if somebody coughs, oh man, we already called them for the ring. All right. Seeing as they're on the downside, because that's the down, the lows, right? We ain't got to talk about the stock market, but we're going to talk about the stock market, right? No Bitcoin involved, but you know what I'm saying? We can change it up as we see fit. So, seeing as the male is supposed to be on one side, the women give it to the male, you know what I'm saying, the process, a give and a go. You know what I'm saying? How the song say? Let me cater to you. Why did them women sing that song? All right. So it's a lot of deception. Didn't I already tell you how the unk was on? Because I gave you all the colors. You know what I'm saying? The reds, the blues, and she got the light powder blue on. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be ice cold, baby. No Nurse Betty involved. Reporting live, Nurse Betty. Nurse Betty reporting live. So, like I said, they're zombies. They do the same shit. The undead. The poisoners. All right. So, seeing as they're going to put in a call, because that's what happens. Y'all know John Wick, when they put the call in to get him whacked, when they put the call in to say certain things to hate, that's what goes on. All right. But listen, so seeing as somebody's going to sneeze, cough, or do something of the same, I'm saying it's coming from the male aspect because it has to be the pollen, because pollen usually comes off the spores of the male. So male being the spore that they usually plant male trees and things, they use that to pollinate everybody with nonsense. So if the woman is being toxic, that's because she got that from a male figure, which you'll say it has to come from the father. So hence, most of these traits are learned from fathers. All right. So if they didn't get it from their fathers, they got it from the mother, and the mother had to get it from the father. Like I said, we're crystallizing the situation. Hence the Crystal City. Family, tree line. All right. Hence I said people in here stink because they being wicked and they don't like to bathe and they like to do dumb shit and they try to blame other folks for their nonsense. It's a cycle of revenge, hate, and disgust. Which these are all great tactics to keep somebody docile in the system of the what? The hell system of keeping people ignorant and being slaves. Hence you got to have the leash, the reins. Hence I'm going to say it's on the 7. Hence I'm going to take the We don't need no weapons right now, so we're not plowing through anything because there's no snow out here to plow. So we don't have to tend to the land because we don't want these seeds that they're sowing into our land. Hence, I don't want my women being jeopardized by the nonsense that these wicked ones are laying down or plaguing us with. They love to plague us with so many diseases and then hide their hand. Real serpents. Hence, you'll say COVID-19, but we ain't got to speak on that shit. How many strands did they make of that shit? Didn't I say something I was gonna cough? That's gonna have to let out some air because I'm speaking truth. I'm starting to wake up to the real reality of you can really mess with somebody's molecules. You can scramble somebody's shit. Okay. All right. So since they did a spin around, right? They did a U-turn, a U being off the 10, which we don't need the 7 because the 10 doesn't even exist because the 0 doesn't exist. So you say the 1, but if you want to speak about the 9, you have to get to the 3 because we don't need the 9 because that's a crystallizing the situation because we're talking about gems and we're talking about the energy that's being convulsed. Oh, we spin it the wrong way. We got to go that way because that's magnetic. And if you want to think about magnetics, you'll think about all the stones and real minerals they have hidden from us because they don't want us to find our real roots. All right, the minerals that are so powerful that energize us. And didn't I say somebody was agitated? Hence the wind, the wings blowing. There's a bird flying in the air. All right, so seeing as we're also talking about energy, these certain type of crystals and magnetic rocks and stones and minerals that they have hidden from us will help us to tap into something that's so beyond that it will not only deteriorate your mental, it will catapult you into a whole nother what's the proper word I'll say, universe. That's me catching the other side before they get to that side, you know what I'm saying? But catapult you to another universe, which that will unlock the vaults of heaven, the left or right. That's tapping in both sides. We don't need the lodge. We're talking about tapping in both sides, connecting both sides. And what does that do? It brings forth light. God spoke into existence, let there be light. Moses couldn't stand to look at him through the burning bush. He was too bright. When they say they take you up on the ship, they say most of the time it's too bright. They can't see it. It hurts their eyes. There's so many vivid colors. We're in space right now. We're in the ether. And I'm talking about everybody's using cords. They're tethered to something. We're in the ether. They say everything goes up, and that's a lie. Wi-Fi don't go up. It crosses over. It does this, left and right. It signals. They use the same system that they say Venus was given to Tesla. They using the same system. They got us on this fucking Ferris wheel. They know what the wheel stands for. What is Venus? Come on, man. It's not just blaze. It's not just to watch things. It's part of the face. It's also part of everything. The body, everything. And we ain't gotta go into these because somebody's trying to prowl right now. They're trying to use their gaze to see something. See, they want to see the bear. But they say when you think about the atoms, right? God said, "Why hide from me, Adam? I've already seen you." So it's like, if you already seen me, then shit. If you a God, then I ain't tripping about nothing. Why should we be in fear if God already seen me? Ha ha ha. Catch 22. If God has already seen everything on me, why should I be in fear of anything? That's the sublime of everything. And I could have said lunar, but I don't gotta goddamn take it there, you know what I'm saying? Because I know where a lot of things is moving, a lot of things doing. And I know there's a lot of other smart people out here too. And it's not even about smarts, it's about memorizing the patterns and using your soul and your spirit. And there's a lot of birds moving right now. It's a lot of spirits moving. There's a lot of fishes swimming right now. Some dolphins probably. There's a little There's some whales probably splish splashing and laughing. There's probably an eagle right now soaring in the air. But hell, this is for all you folks who don't know about anything. I'm just giving y'all the rough draft because, you know what I'm saying, they say I'm an underling to some of these other higher beings, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just doing my just due, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit you with the 1-2 like Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need to kill ourselves at the end of this. But they said it was suicide, but I don't know. They probably killed that guy. There goes the eagle. It just flew up across. A big ass bird just went across. It looked like a hawk. Also. But then they'll say I'm a lie because I'm not a wise guy, right? But I'm not a government flunky. They say I'm not a wise guy. And to be wise, that means you have to be tapped into that other side. Not even just effeminate, but you have to be tapped into that thing they say is not real. But they say God can do all kind of many wonders and everything. So is that what God does? They say it's power, but isn't that not the same thing as magic or energy? I mean, what is that? Is it with a K or is it with a C? I don't know. All right. So, seeing as they love to dismember things, right? Because they love to go for your ankles, your knees, and your hands. But they also dismembered the hell out of Osiris. Bah! The joke of the matter is, he regained everything and was placed on the throne. This is just speculation theories. Who knows? They say there's giants roaming out there in Africa. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I just gave y'all the red and the purple, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They like to run through here like a stampede, like a rhino. So, I mean, shit. If any of this stuff is true, the land masses are not, as it seems, these are illusions. These are spellings or spells, and Tory's not involved, but hopefully Tory gets out of that place and he gets back in his lane, you know what I'm saying? Because you see how everybody switch up. But as you see, there's a lot of people screwing the shackles in on you. And they're not doing it physically. They're not using the physical body anymore. If they ever did, but they're not using that. Because truly, we have the keys. They're using the astral and the mental. Now, that's the deception. Because some people like to be so clever and intellectually sound. That's how they get you. But they're not even using the spirit of their soul. Ha ha ha. Hence the animals are moving. Happy too. Joyous. Joyous spirits, they do joyous things. Spirits of unjoyous activities do wicked things. What can you say is wicked and what can you say is good? What can you say is good is, I mean, you know how they flip it around. It's all spins around. You know, they get ramped up. Or one of the two, I don't know. Now, seeing as we're flipping the details of this nonsense because they're looking for things, and obviously they're looking for that obelisk because you know what I'm saying, they love to go for that. They love to try to strike you right there. Hence Mr. Wigglefeet over there, you know what I'm saying? He's looking for power. Hence he's doing the X with his legs. That's also an Egyptian sign too. That's a statue. Hence, you know what I'm saying, we got the king over there. You'll say a sphere. So what is a sphere? What is a sphere? You know what I'm saying? A crystal ball? Is it on the 15? Are we going to the boo? You know what I'm saying? Or are we going to, you know what I mean? The nether place? Or are we rising up? Can I check it off? Can I check it off? Did we win? Can I check it off? Or is it still like we in a low place? Because if it's on the A, you know where that's going. If it's on the C, then you know what I mean? We ain't gotta add the 1 or the 2 or the 3, but you know what I'm saying. Nah, there's some people in here real low right now. They're real low. They getting real low. Like I said, they want to stop the charge. They want to put your things in sales. Steal your battery. If you take somebody's battery, right? Battery is electricity, it's current, it has plasma and different things in it inside of it to use so it can run things. A battery is energy. We have energy in us. So they have to have a coil to harness, which is the serpent's coil, which is a spin. A coil. You have to have a 4-4. There's a whole bunch of codes I can add to that, but you know what I mean? You got to have many things. Hence, you're still doing the cross. You know what I mean? And that's not just for the females, but that's the negative and the positive side. Hence, you know, we got jokers that, you know what I'm saying, who are of well, I can't say like mine. They just sit in their shadows and hide and listen, you know what I'm saying, so they can try to steal something from you. We already said power, you know what I'm saying? You see power. Hence, y'all heard that loud ass pop. Which somebody gonna be using a soda or something, you know what I'm saying? That's hydrogen, that's air, it's in the air. Pop, pop. Like I said, everything is moving around you at all times. It's in the air. Like I said, if you can take a needle and put it in the air and snatch out plasma out of the air, out of out of a magnetic field, right? Say you got a magnetic field, you could take the plasma out. That means it's all around us. We have energy all around us all the time. So if we got energy around us at all times, why are we paying for energy? And why are these crash dummies allowing this shit to happen? If they've been the forerunners, listen, this is what gets me. If you are fucking old as hell and you telling me, nah, it's not your fault if you don't know. You've been duped. Now, if you do know, and you've been sitting here on your duff this whole time and letting the energy get stolen from us by doing this bullshit, shame on you. Because you're one of the ones who's trying to keep this shit going. You're the ones who are out here helping these people get wiped off the earth for no fucking reason. And all the other nonsense. And if I'm lying, mine's gonna move. Hence, they're doing the same play from earlier because they want to see if I seen it. Because I told y'all they know where I'm at. So listen, check game. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Because he's saying I didn't see shit, right? Because he's being a clone of a clone. Hence, she's scratching her head. Hence, I see a triangle right there. Hence, somebody's going to scream later, and somebody's talking right now through somebody else. Hence, that chair looks wicked as fuck. Because you're looking from the other side. Now, you see her using her hand to try to hide what she's doing? Because she's hiding hands. She's doing some wicked shit. And she's trying to be somebody else, too. And she's trying to use somebody's skin. So somebody gonna get body snatched soon. And they trying to use the blue side. Hence, she got some red in her hand. And she like Corella Deville. It's an old person moving too. Hence, look at the trees, all the shit falling from there. Because somebody doing some bullshit. All right, so let me ask y'all again. How is it that we have the sun that is so hot, it's brighter than ever, right? The sun gets super hot. They said it's hotter than anything that is on Earth, right? How can it be so close to the Earth, or say it's just has so much light? Because this is two theories. We got two theories, right? They say the Earth is a round sphere that it rotates and orbits around the sun. Now, mind you, depending on it don't matter. Long as the sun is rotating and going around the sun, going around the sun. Now you have the United States. How can it be hotter on one side of the fucking United States and colder on the other if we all getting the same type of sunlight? Inform me. Since they taking different angles, they're the low people over there. That's the lows. That's the downside. Now, I told y'all, these people be like government agents, and she can't give me an answer because she doesn't fucking know. And the person who does know, they're not going to say it through them. They're going to speak through them. They got to talk faster than that because the person who knows, they will be exceedingly fast. It almost sound like they're speaking in tongues. Hence, that fool just started talking. He doing the fucking Morse code. These niggas fucking agents, bro. All right, so look. Answer me that question. If the sun is shining upon the United States, we ain't gonna say the fucking world. We just gonna say United States because I'll let you use your own imagination and come up with your own synopsis on that. If the sun is shining on the United States, how is it so different in different land masses? How is it hot over here, cold as hell right here, which they say is supposed to be heat. Lack of heat. How is it so cool over here and it be hot down here? Now you say it's turned at an angle, right? It's on its axis, right? All right, so if it's on its axis, it's rotating, and we all get the same type of sunlight. How the fuck is that? Because we all wake up at the same time. It's a little different in the hours, which they switched up. How is it California has the sun? If I travel from New York to California, it'll still have the sunlight. How is it hotter over there and colder over there? What's the difference? All right, so then you say the flat earth theory. If the sun is on the earth, in the firmament, and it gets so close to it, because the sun seems like it gets close at times and then further away. It all depends on how you look at it. But then you say, maybe it's the clouds. All right, well, how can the clouds stop the sun if the sun is so hot and so powerful? These rays are so powerful. How can it stop the sun? What is a cloud to stop the sun? Somebody's trying to collect data right now, hence they saying cloud. And I just said noob because somebody's a rook, and you say a noob because, I got melanin and I know I'm melanated, so I know my strands is tapping into something different because, they're trying to play with me. Hence, that's not the color that showed up. That's why I didn't say that. Ha ha ha. But somebody's already wearing the color I'm speaking of. Hence, a black vehicle showed up right afterwards. Come on, bro. They shadowing what I just said. Didn't I say they doing a fucking program? I was at Walmart. There was a motherfucking dude literally hiding in the aisle watching these women. It was a security, but he was saying something different. Security was literally hiding in the aisle watching these black women. Hence, that's what he was looking like. So hence, I know that old person right there got glasses on. Or somebody in here got glasses on. And he got short hair like that woman over there. So, I mean, that killed that shit. Hence that old man getting messages right now. That's why he over there nodding his head. He's agreeing. That means they're in a conference right now. They're in a meeting. Well, hence somebody just tried to get in. So that means I let somebody slide through the cracks from a different way. Hence somebody else is speaking that, yeah, like I said, that person already knows I don't really give a fucking hear about what they talking about. That shit is fruitless information. Hence it's all about angles of light, angelic. You know what I'm saying? Since we talking about we're in the ether, we gotta have particular, it should be something blue sliding through too. Like I said, 3 dots, 3 eyes, suspend, boom, 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 boom. Somebody trying to get in through the door. And I told you, all this shit is acts. They're all acting. Actors. Actors. Oh, I've got another white. Shucks. They're trying to blend in. They're trying to be normal. They're trying to play it normal. It's fucking crazy. Trying to play it normal. We're all normal. We're not doing nothing weird. Like we simultaneously both have the same hats, like they're fucking low Dutch people. They're dwarves. But yeah, I'm off here, man. I'm just out here acting fool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no stank on me, but you know what I'm saying? They've been putting stanky folks around me my whole life. That's crazy, man. That's some nasty ass shit, bro. That's wicked. Fuck. And then have you going out believing this shit? Spam. Some birds flying through.